challenge, we did see this horse in arrogance, but it is done. If the king claims command over the earth, let him first answer to Satya.
Children, you have bound my Ashwa and raised Shastra against Ayodhya's throne. Do you understand the consequence?
We understand only this, that a warrior's worth is tested not by lineage, but by courage. If you are Rama, then stand not behind reputation. Stand before us. Before arrows speak, answer in question. Is it true that you abandoned your queen though she proved her purity through Agni? Is this not a dharma?
A simple man's dharma is to guard his wife, his children, his kin. But when that man wears the Rajmukut, he ceases to belong to himself. His first and last duty must be his praja, the faith and welfare of his people. If doubt lives in the hearts of even one citizen, he must sacrifice his own joy, even his own love.
Then say clearly, was it your decision or the weakness of Ayodhya?
The burden was mine, the whispers were theirs, and the wound was shared. This is Rajdharma.
If injustice is done in the name of Dharma, is it still Dharma? Today we stand not as rebels, but as a seeker of Nyaya. You say a king belongs to his Praja. Then hear the voice of Raja standing before you. We challenge not your crown, but your choice.
If you seek youth, I shall not retreat. But know this, the arrow once released cannot be recalled.
Nor can a word be spoken in the court of a king.
Sita?
Stop! Is this how Dharma is defended? With kids questioning a king through Shastra and a king answering children through Yudh?
You weird Mate, we do not speak without knowledge. We have learned what happened to Queen Sita. And that is because we know that we stand here.
Yes, my child, you know the Ramayana as it was sung, as it was composed, as it was witnessed by sages. But tell me, does every katha reveal the pulse beneath it? Does every shloka carry the silence of the one who endured it?
Truth requires no ornament, Mate. If injustice is done, it remains injustice.
Perhaps, or perhaps what is seen as abandonment may also be sacrifice. You have heard of Ram, now hear of Sita. Not as queen, not as ideal, not as symbol, but as a woman. Sita, daughter of Bhumi.
Maharaj, the wells have dried.
The riverbed has cracked open. There is no water left to draw.
My child has not eaten for 2 days. He no longer cries. He just stares.
The seeds which we sowed have turned to dust, Maharaj. Even the cattle refuse to stand.
I know the land suffers.
Knowing does not fill our stomachs, Maharaj. We sold our ornaments. We broke our savings. What else shall we give?
We do not come here to accuse you, Maharaj. We come here because you are our king. The sky refused to listen. We speak to you.
Have the granaries been opened?
Yes, Maharaj. The grain is being distributed.
For how long, Maharaj? Hunger does not end in a week.
We need rain, Maharaj, not relief.
I have offered yagnas, performed prayers, and I have consulted sages.
What sin we have committed, Maharaj?
Do not blame yourselves.
Then whom shall we blame?
Leave me alone for some time.
We trust you, Maharaj.
Their faith frightens me.
Maharaj.
Leave me alone. Mother Earth, Jagadamba, I have ruled with fairness, I have stayed far from greed, and I have kept my code just. Yet, my people starve. If this drought is a test, test me, but not them. I have offered gold, rituals, and chants, but perhaps you do not want offerings. Perhaps you want understanding. This earth is not land, but life. If I have ruled from distance, then forgive me. If I have mistaken authority for service, then correct me. But why must the earth remain silent?
Janak, it is not the earth that is silent. You asked for rain, but when did you last touch the land as your people do?
I am its leader. I govern it.
You command it,
I am its king.
then become its servant.
What do you ask of me?
Take a plow in your own hands. Break the earth yourself. Do not stand above your people. Stand beside them.
A king? Lord of fields?
Humility brings life. Pride brings drought.
If I do this, will the rains come?
Do not bargain with devotion, son. Act because it's right.
So this is the answer. Not louder prayers, not grander rituals, but action. Tomorrow at sunrise, I will go to the joyous field in Mithila with a plow in my hand. Not as a king performing spectacle, but as a man accepting his responsibilities. If humility is the path, then I shall walk it.
सूखी थी धरती, सूना था अंबर, प्यासा था सारा, सारा संसार, प्यासा था सारा, सारा संसार, जल कर हल लेकर, चल कर खेतों में, की दे वो से फिर ऐसी पुकार, की दे वो से फिर ऐसी पुकार। माटी की गोद को चीर कर आशा का दीप जलाया। माटी की गोद को चीर कर आशा का दीप जलाया। प्रार्थना में शीश झुकाकर आशा का दीप जलाया। आशा का दीप जलाया।
सीता सीता धरती की बेटी है आई, उसके आने की आहट से खुशियों की वर्षा आई, खुशियों की वर्षा आई। Greatest warrior of Mithila! Greatest warrior? You were defeated 5 times today! Oh, come on, those are practice battles. Come on, Sita, fight her. Very well. But remember, you asked for this. Take this! That was love. Oh, come on. Fight me now, Sita. Ha! You saw that. Now you must surrender. A warrior never surrenders.
Sita!
Sorry. My sword fell, so I used this one.
Yes, beta. You're my brave child.
Father, may we go continue our sword fight?
Yes, child.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
This sacred bow of Lord Shiva, warriors bow before it, kings tremble to touch it. Yet, this child holds it as if it was some toy from a game. This must be a sign from the heavens. The strength of this child is not ordinary. When she was born, the earth itself gave it to me. Perhaps the earth has also given her this strength.
Then her destiny must also be extraordinary, my lord.
Such a daughter cannot be given in marriage like others. This bow shall decide her future.
Maharaj,
Announce that in Mithila there will be a Swayamvara. And the challenge shall be this: whoever can lift and string this sacred bow shall win the hand of Princess Sita.
as you command, Maharaj. I will begin the arrangements at once.
Somewhere in this world, a hero must exist who can lift this bow.
स्वागत कीजिए अयोध्या के राजकुमार श्री राम का, जो भगवान शिव के धनुष को उठाने और अपना भाग्य रचने आ रहे हैं।
स्तुति पात्र पावन चरित्रा रवि रमणीय गात्रा सीता कल्याण जब खुशियाँ लाई, शहनाई की गूंज और आज तिलक की बात, दीप चले हर ओर जगमग जगमग ये रात, पर साया भी जो साथ है चलता, दासी के मन में सहरे पैदा, मंत्राने के कई के कान भरे और भड़काया।
The boons you once had vowed to me, fulfill them now. The throne for Bharat, my dear son, let Ram be cast aside.
One demand changed destiny, turned joy to endless night. The lamps that once burned bright with hope faded out of sight.
Devi, everyone in Ayodhya are celebrating today. The streets are covered with flowers. People have been waiting for this day since years. When Prince Ram becomes the king, Ayodhya will shine like heaven.
Ayodhya already shines because its people are kind and devoted.
And look, even shines Ayodhya. Devi, today you are going to be the queen.
This palace, these celebrations, all of it belong to the people of Ayodhya. If Ram rules with justice and compassion, that will be our greatest honor.
Devi, please look into the mirror. See that Devi!
Sister, Sita Didi, something terrible has happened. Terrible? Today is the happiest day in Ayodhya.
It was meant to be.
Tell me, what is it? Queen Kaikai has asked King Dashrath for 2 boons. Boons? What boons?
The first, that Bharat should be crowned king instead of Ram.
And the second?
But Ram must go into exile for 14 years.
Does Ram know?
Yes, he has already accepted the command. I'm really scared. What's happening to our family?
Sisters, do not worry. We are all bound by destiny. Do you remember when we were in the garden playing the marriage game and mother came?
Oh, something. Now walk around the fire. Om, Swaha. Swaha. Wait, but where is the fire? Hey, this can be the fire. Yay! Om Swaha. Now the bride must promise something. Yes, the bride must promise something. Promise what? A wedding is happening in Mithila today. Ma! We were just playing. Even games can teach us important things. Tell me, what crumbs were you making? We don't know. Urmila was just chanting something. I was chanting real mantras. Almost. Marriage mantras are not magic words. They are vows. What kind of vows, love? Promises between two people. Promises that they'll walk through life together. Even when life is difficult? Yes. Especially when life is difficult. This sign is a witness. It reminds them that their promise must be true and steady like the flame. So the bride must always follow the groom? No, my child. A true marriage, it's not about following. It is about walking beside each other, sharing joy, sharing destiny, sharing hardship. Remember this, my daughter. A wedding may last one day, but the vows must guide the lifetime.
But the vows must guide a lifetime. Other once told us that marriage is a vow to walk together through life, through hardship. So what are we going to do now, Didi? Nothing. A wife's place is beside her husband. Wherever Ram goes, that is where my path will be.
But it will be a harsh life. Devi, Maharaj is coming here.
I think we should leave for now, sister.
Sita? I came to tell you something before the palace begins to whisper it.
Your space has already told me. Something has changed.
My father has commanded me. For 14 years, I must leave Ayodhya. I live in the forest as an exile.
When do we leave?
No, Sita, not we. I.
You speak as if I am not part of your life.
You're the most precious part of it. That's why you must remain here.
Remain here while my husband walks into exile alone?
The forest is not a place for you, Sita. There are no comforts there, no protection.
Comforts. Is that really what you think binds me to this palace?
Listen to me carefully. The forest is a place filled with rough grounds instead of marble floors, roots and fruits instead of royal meals. The nights will be cold and the days merciless.
And you will endure all of this alone?
It is my duty.
And what is mine?
Your duty is to remain here, Sita, to live in dignity and care for the elders.
No, Prabhu. That is the duty of a queen. But before I am queen, I am your wife. Tell me honestly, when I married you, did I only promise to share the comforts of a palace?
You promised companionship, Sita, not suffering.
Companionship does not choose its circumstances.
I cannot allow you to suffer because of a decision that's mine.
This is not only your decision, this is our life.
The forest will test every moment of his strength, Sita.
Then let it test me.
You've never known hardship like this.
You forgot where I was found. I was born from the earth itself. The forest will not frighten me.
It's not the fear I worry about, it's the pain behind it.
Pain shared becomes lighter. If I remain here, surrounded by luxury, while you walk barefoot on thorns, do you believe I will sleep peacefully?
I only wish to protect you, Sita.
Then protect my dignity.
Your dignity will not suffer here.
It will, because a wife who abandons her husband in hardship abandons herself. You speak of dharma as a son. You obey your father's command without hesitation.
Yes.
Then do not ask me to break mine.
And what do you believe your dharma is?
To walk beside you, not behind you, not after you, beside you.
The forest path is harsh.
A palace without you is a desert.
You truly believe that?
Look around you. These walls, these lamps, this throne. All of it becomes empty if you are not here. A home isn't built by stone and gold. It is built by presence.
So you would give up everything for that?
I am not giving up anything. I am merely keeping the only thing that matters.
You leave me no argument.
Because there is none.
14 years is a long time.
Time does not frighten me.
Hardship might.
Loneliness frightens me more.
Then prepare yourself.
I was prepared since the day I chose you.
You do not hesitate even for a moment.
Not when the path leads to where my heart already stands.
Very well.
Very well.
Tomorrow, we must leave Ayodhya.
Then tomorrow, Ayodhya will begin wherever we stand. So, it is true.
Yes,
14 years.
yes.
And you are going with them?
How could I not? My brother walks in the forest like the sun setting behind dark clouds. Should his shadow, his brother, not walk beside him?
Then I will come too.
Urmila,
Do not say no, Sukriti. You haven't even heard my heart yet. Sita Didi will walk beside Jijaji. The forest will be rough. The nights long. The dangers unknown. And you think I will remain here, counting the days like a prisoner quit?
it is not that simple.
Why not, Lakshman?
Because someone must stay. Someone must protect the house while the warriors are away.
House? A house without its people is only walls, Lakshman. You think I'm weak? That the forests will frighten me?
No, Urmila. You are stronger than many warriors I know.
Then why must I be locked inside a palace?
Because my path there will not be the path of a husband. In the forest, I'll not sleep like other men. I'll not rest beside fire, telling stories. Bhaiya Ram and Bhabhi Ma will be my only duty. Their safety, my only breath.
And I?
You would deserve a husband. But I would only become a soldier.
So, you have already decided.
I decided the moment Bhaiya Ram stepped towards exile.
And you did not ask me?
Because, Urmila, if I looked into your eyes, my heart may turn weak.
Lakshman, do you know what dharma is for a wife? It is not merely to decorate palace halls. It is to walk beside her husband's destiny. If your destiny is in forest, then why should mine be in the palace?
Because someone must protect the people we leave behind. Urmila, Bhaiya Ram protects the kingdom with his sacrifice. I protect him with my service. But who will protect the memories of this home? Who will light the lamp each evening? Who will remind this palace that Pope still lives here? Only you can do that.
So you asked me to fight a different war?
Yes,
A war of waiting.
the hardest war of them all.
14 years? Fourteen monsoons will come and go. The palace gardens will bloom and fade again and again. The moon will change its face thousands of times. And in every season, I will remember that my husband works beneath the same sky. Very well, Lakshman. Protect Jija Devi. Protect Sita Devi. Guard them like a mountain guards deer. And I will guard your promise here.
Urmila,
Do not worry for me. The wife of Lakshman is not made up of fragile flaws. She is made up of patience.
Urmila, there is one more thing. When we leave tomorrow, do not cry.
Lakshman.
If I see tears in your eyes, my heart may turn weak. The forest path is already heavy. Do not make it heavier for me. Give me a different memory to carry.
What memory?
Your smile. Let the last thing I take with me be this. My brave Urmila, standing strong, smiling.
You ask a difficult thing, Prince of Ayodhya.
I know.
Very well. Tomorrow, when you walk towards exile, I won't cry. I will smile, so that my warriors can walk without looking.
Urmila, your strength is greater than mine.
सूरज जैसे ज्योति बिन तरवर जू फलहीन राम बिना दशरथ विकल जैसे जल बिन मत जाओ मत जाओ मत जाओ तेरा अयोध्या छोड़ के वन मत जाओ रुक जाओ रुक जाओ रुक जाओ हे नाथ हमारी विनती मत ठुकराओ चलत नाम लगी अवध अनाथा निकल लोग सब लागे साथा
राम बिना मेरी सोनी अयोध्या, लक्ष्मण बिन ठकुराई, सीता बिन गई महलों की शोभा, कौन करे चतुराई। नंदन भवन गनिया सब रोए, रोए सब नर नारी, भजन विवश रोती नहीं पाती, मैं एक बेचारी।
जीवन प्राण
वन के बीच शांत धरा पर तीन छाया चलती थी, राम लखन और सीता के संग प्यारी दुनिया बसती थी। पर वन भी कब तक चुप रहता, जो भाग्य में है होकर रहता, सूर्पनखा के प्रेम कवच में फंस न सके राम और लक्ष्मण। When Surpanaka's pride was torn, her wounded cry reached Lanka's throne. Ravan rose in burning rain, the revenge for the insult shown. He sent an air of golden glow, a shimmering tempting sign. Sita's heart was drawn away, and Ram was led away that night.
Sita! Sita! Lakshman!
Lakshman, did you hear that? That was his voice. Your brother calls for help, yet you stand here and mourn?
Mother, no force in this world can endanger my brother. This is deception. The forest itself feels altered.
And if it isn't deception, if he lies there wounded, calling for your name, would you be able to forgive yourself?
I keep giving you commandment, but listen, be careful. No matter what happens, do not cross this line. This is protection. As long as you remain within it, no evil may touch you.
Bhavate Bhiksham Dehi! Bhavate Bhiksham Dehi! Bhavate Bhiksham Dehi!
Holy sir, please wait.
Daughter, I'm weary and hungry. Will you deny a monk?
Never, please allow me to bring you some food.
A mere line drawn on soil? Lakshman, so the boy knows power. So be it. If I cannot enter, I will make her step out.
Revered one, please accept this humble offering.
Will you offer charity from afar? Is this the hospitality of the house of Raghu?
Forgive me, sir, but my brother-in-law commanded that I not step outside.
I'm a wandering monk, not a beggar of insults. I do not accept alms thrown across barriers. If the lady of this hermitage fears me, I shall leave.
Wait!
Is this righteousness to let a hungry ascetic leave unfed? Does your husband teach such dharma?
In our home, a guest is divine. But this boundary,
A boundary drawn by suspicion? Do I appear dangerous to you? Or do you lack faith in your own virtue? Then why does the lady of the forest fear stepping forward?
dharma commands service. Compassion commands action. How can I deny food to one who seeks it in the name of righteousness?
So be it. Let it be said that the wife of Ram let a hungry ascetic leave unfed.
Wait! If my intentions are pure, what harm can follow? Dharma protects those who uphold it.
Ravan, from Shampa, and you, Sita, are the prisoner of a heart. You belong in golden palaces. Come willingly, be my queen.
Never! I am the wife of Ram. My soul is not yours to claim.
Your Ram is gone. Your protector is far away. You crossed your own safety. That choice was yours.
Stand where you are. To me, you are less than this blade of grass. Touch me and you invite your destruction.
Destruction? I command death.
You command arrogance. My husband commands righteousness. You have stolen a moment, but you have awakened your doom.
Enough! If you shall not come willingly, you will come by force. Mithila's daughter, still silent, still stubborn. You sit in my garden as though you're queen of sorrow. Do you wish to die? Remember, even Yamraj does not enter Lanka without my will. You will die only when Lankesh desires.
Death does not frighten one who has already surrendered to Dharma. And you only fear one thing.
Fear? Ha 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 ha! I have defeated Indra. I have shaken Kailash. Gods tremble when I rise. Look around you. Gold, wealth, power, all this yours. Say one word. Become the Empress of Lanka.
Wealth gathered through a Dharma is poison. It shines, but it burns the one who holds it.
Your forest-dwelling husband wanders around like a beggar. He could not protect you. He could not save you. And you still cling to him?
You stole me in his absence, like a thief, like a coward. Do not compare yourself to him. You are not fit to speak his name.
Mind your words. I'm Trilok Vijay. Thousands of women dream of standing where you stand. And I, Ravan, ask for your love.
Love? Love is not demanded. It is deserved. You know conquest, not devotion.
Enough! I have pleaded, I have warned, I have waited. Today, I'll take you to the palace. No more delays.
Stand where you are. Do not cross this line.
Blade of grass? You'll defend yourself with this?
This is not grass. This is Dharma. This is the fire of a Pativrata. This is the wall your arrogance cannot cross.
I give you 1 year. 1 year to accept me willingly. After that, my cooks will carve your body for a morning feast.
You measure time. I measure truth. If I have, in thought, word, or deed, betrayed my husband, let my life end before that year ends. But if my heart has remained pure, then your destruction has already begun.
You hide behind a curse. Do not think I do not know of Nalakubera's curse. It restrains my hands, but my patience has limits.
You are not restrained by curse, but by fate. You think you hold me captive, but it is your ego that's chained.
Look at me. See the power before you. Why cling to a memory? Why choose suffering?
Because Dharma is not chosen for comfort. Single arrow of Ram will answer your pride.
With what army? With what bridge? The ocean stands between him and Lanka.
When righteousness walks, even oceans bow.
Guard her. No one meets her without my permission. She is to be treated as a future queen. Give her jewels, garments, whatever she asks. You smile now, but remember, time bends to me.
No, time bends to truth, and truth is not on your side. Hey Purisprema, bear witness. Let my faith remain stronger than fear. Let his arrogance ripen fully, so that its fall is complete.
Our Lord Ravana is mighty, glorious, radiant. Kings bow before him. What does your wandering exile have that the Emperor of Lanka does not? Gold, power, beauty. Look around you. Accept Lanka's queenhood, or you will turn your pale face blue and yellow with bruises.
I would rather burn in fire than surrender my soul. My life belongs to Ram. My breath moves because of him.
Then die. No one will come for you.
Leave her. Force will not bend her. I will speak to her myself. Mother, forgive them. Their hearts are stolen. Why do you call me mother? I am but a prisoner. Because your devotion makes you divine. Seeing your loyalty, I have become devoted. Consider me your servant or your son. And how do I know this is not deception? You are born of the Rakshasa planet. Sweet words can hide sharp claws. Perhaps I was born among them, but compassion is not bound by birth. Listen to me. You speak of death. If death is preferable to you, does it mean you doubt your husband's love? Effort. His love is my universe. Then why wish to leave this world before he comes? If Ram defeats Ravan and you are no longer here, what becomes of his purpose, his war, his faith? Would you make his victory empty? Do you really believe so? Yes. A man who loves as he does is not at rest. He wanders the forests like a restless bird. Even oceans will have to bow. But you must remain alive to witness it. I do not fear suffering. I fear dishonor. But your honor shines brighter than Lanka's gold. Not even the shadow of Ravan can touch your purity. I have no daughter, but today, seeing you, I feel blessed. Let me serve you as one. I will bring you a food, simple and sattvic, not of this palace's arrogance, but of the earth. Take a look, live. Only enough to keep breath alive until he comes. My lord, if my faith is true, guide him to me.
Sita, leave us for a moment.
I am a woman, and I understand a woman's endurance, her silence, her strength. But your resolve, after such suffering, your faith in Ram remains unshaken. I am moved.
Maharani, faith does not weaken with fame. It only reveals its true depth.
Every passing day, my respect for you grows. In my palace, I hear praise only for you. From Trijata, from the attendants. They say you're a rare union of beauty, wisdom, and restraint. Even the gods would feel blessed to receive such a wife.
A wife's worth is not measured by praise, but by her steadfast.
You chose a noble husband. I chose a powerful one. Power blinded him. Pride consumed him. He walks the path of adharma. And though I have tried, I have failed to turn him back. I fear his actions will destroy the Rakshasa clan. I fear Lanka will be reduced to ashes. And I fear that though I see it coming, I will be unable to stop it.
Maharani, do not fear. When Dharma steps into a land of Adhar, darkness does not grow. It dissolves. When my Ram will come, only injustice will tremble. Those who stand with truth have nothing to fear.
You speak not with anger, but certainties.
My Lord is not destruction. He is justice. He is the end of arrogance, not the end of righteousness. Whoever clings to Adharma will have to bow before truth. Meeting you for the first time in Lanka, I feel peace.
I will pray to Mahadev that your wish be fulfilled. May your Ram comes, and may this separation end. Vijaka, you are the most trustworthy here. As much as you can, ease baby Sita sir. See the cat of Lanka. Her comfort is my response.
It will be done, Maharani.
May destiny be kinder step right.
The storm approaches. But when Dharma walks forward, even Lanka will witness light. My Lord, if my faith is true, send me one sign.
जय हनुमान ज्ञान गुण सागर जय कपीशन गुलोको जागर रामदूतातुलित बलधामा अंजनी पुत्र पवन सुतनामा महावीर विक्रम बजरंगी कुमति निवार सुमति शक्ति कंचन वरण विराज सुकेशा मंगल कीर्तित केशा
Mata, such sorrow, yet such strength. Who dares to speak that sacred name is Alpa? Show yourself. If you are illusion, vanish. If you are truth, come forth. I am Hanuman, servant of Sri Ram. Ravan is killed in Maya. If you are truly his messenger, tell me something only Ra could know.
He carries the memory of the day you crossed the threshold of Ayodhya. He remembers the golden deer. He remembers the moment your voice cried his name. He wept when he saw the broken bowls. And every night since, he speaks your name before sleep.
Hanuman, is he well?
He wanders the forest like a restless storm. He lives in one breath, and that breath is you. When he finds out where you are, no ocean will remain uncrossed, no fortress unchallenged. Soon, Lanka will tremble. But come with me now, Mata. Sit upon my shoulders. He'll carry you across the sky before Ravan knows.
No,
Why, Mata? Why endure another moment here?
because Ram did not wage war for a secret escape. He must come openly. He must defeat Ravan before the world. Only then will Dharma stand complete. If I live in hiding, then Ravan's arrogance remains unbroken and Ram's vow unfinished.
Your strength surpasses warriors.
take this. When he sees it, he will have known you found it. Tell him. Tell him the Sita waits. Not in despair, but in faith. Tell him the days grow heavy, but his resolve does not.
I swear by my life, I shall place this in his hands. When he sees it, no force in the three worlds will stop him from coming.
Tell him. Tell him I do not fear Ravan. I feel that sorrow might weaken his heart.
Jai Siya Ram.
Come, Raghurandan. I am waiting.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
My lord, Lanka is burning. But more than a city, your wisdom is burning with it.
Ah! Not you as well! Elders, ministers, my own kin, all chant the same refrain. Return, Sita, seek peace with Rama. If you have come here to repeat it, then hear my answer. It will not happen. Ravan does not bow.
Bowing is not humiliation, my lord. Sometimes it is the last doorway before destruction. Angad has given one night. This is the final night of decision. If it passes without peace, Lanka will survive only in memory.
History is written by Ravan, not a wandering exile.
You have conquered gods, demons, kings. Even death trembled before your strength. But you could not conquer the heart of a chaste woman.
Hey! Do not speak her name. She will be my queen.
The line you could not cross, drawn by that exiled younger brother, still stands between you and her.
That was trickery. Circumstance.
No, my lord. It was a sign. A sign that your power has limits.
You would have me bow before a forest-dwelling man? I, who lifted Kailash. I, before whom the planets stand restrained.
I speak to the Ravat who refuses to see truth. Your sons are dead. Akshay, Meghlan. The city burns. Yet your heart does not tremble.
Better to be the widow of a brave man than the wife of a coward.
I do not wish to be a widow. I wish to see you live as husband, as king. The one you call exile is not any man. He's Jagannath. He's Vishnu.
Vishnu? Ha! Illusion.
Not illusion. Truth. The heavens are his head. The nether world, his feet. The sun and moon, his eyes. The Vedas, his voice. Creation, preservation, destruction are his breath. That Lord of the universe has taken human form as Ram. Why can you not see it?
Even if he is Vishnu, let him witness Ravan's stand.
Destruction does not strike with a weapon, my lord. It first steals wisdom, steals judgment. It blinds a man with certainty, and then he believes he is the best.
I came to you seeking peace of mind. Instead, you preach fear.
If I do not remove the blindfold of fright from your eye, I fail as a wife. A wife's beauty is not silence. It is truth, even when truth grows. There is still time. Please return, Sita. Accept the hand of peace extended to you. The future generations will honor your wisdom.
Ravan does not retreat, not by a grain. Sita will either dwell in my palace or burn upon your pyre.
The Lanka will burn with her, my lord.
Mandavini! At dawn there will be wars, and history will remember Ravan.
Oh Lord of the universe, now only you can save him from himself.
Devi! Devi! Why does the wind carry fear? Speak calmly. Shastra Ravan descended like a storm. His power was unbearable. Lord Ram, Prince Lakshman, they've fallen. They breathe, but they don't awaken. Unconscious? Yes, Devi. The earth itself trembled. None could stand before him. He who holds the universe in balance lies silent. Lakshman, who never closed his eyes in rest, lies still. No, this is illusion. This is some cruel deception of war. They tried, the Vanaras tried, but none could defeat him. The army waits, helpless. Helpless? When Ram stands, he protects the world. When Lakshman stands, he guards Dhan.
But when they fall, does the world believe I are sworn with them? They think Ram stands like in his bow. They think Lakshman stands like in his arms. Fools! Their stand lies in truth, and truth cannot be obstructed. But if a dharma dares to write their measures, then Tapkaji must sacrifice. I am not merely Janak's daughter. I am not merely Ram's wife. I am Shakti. When Dharma stands threatened, I do not weep. I rise. Let's also now learn that Ram is mighty, but I have consequence. When the protectors fall, the primal force of begins. When the bow is silenced, the causing father rays. Ah! Tear the worlds. No demon captain ever lives. No ego rises against cosmic orders and survives. Let them architect couple, for the mother was. Bring me no more news of fear. Bring me news of battle. For peace ends now.
हनुमा के पूंछ में आग लगी, सोने की लंका जल उठी। फिर राम के नाम की सेतु बनी और लंका में हाहाकार मची। धीरे धीरे रावण टूटा, रिश्ते नाते सब टूट गए। like a broken king beneath that bed.
Sita, stop.
Bhaiya, why do you ask Bhabhi Ma to wait?
Sita, the war is over. Adharm has fallen. Lanka stands defeated. But before you step towards me, there is something the world must hear.
The world or you, Raghunandan?
If I were only Ram, son of Dashrath, I would run towards you without a word. But I stand here as the future king of Ayodhya. You've lived in another man's palace. Though my heart knows your purity, a king cannot live by heart alone. Rajthar demands clarity.
Prabhu, mass devotion burned brighter than this wall.
Hanuman, it is not doubt that speaks. It is responsibility. This war was not fought only to bring my wife back. It was fought to establish Dharma before the world. Even if a shadow of suspicion remains, the Dharma weakens.
So the same time for which you crossed the ocean now stands between us? You do not question me. You fear the question of others.
A king belongs to his praja. Even their unspoken doubts are his responsibility.
Very well. You upheld Maryada through Yudh. I shall uphold it through Agni.
No.
Lakshman, be still. Truth does not fear fire. If I have, in thought, word and breath, never strayed from Ram, then Agni Dev himself will bear witness.
Ram, Sita is pure. She is Satya. Fire cannot burn what is already pure. She remained yours in thought, in soul, in dharma. Accept her without fear.
Sita Mata ki jai! Sita Mata ki jai! Jai Shri Ram!
मेरी चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। कथा शबरी की जैसे जुड़ गई मेरी कहानी से। न रोको आज धोने दो चरण आँखों के पानी से। बहुत खुश हैं मेरे आंसू के प्रभु के नाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। सृष्टि के कण कण से पूछो, तुमको खोने का दुख क्या है, कौशल्या के मन से पूछो। द्वार मेरे ये भागे, आज इनके भाग जागे। बड़ी लंबी इंतजारी हुई, रघुवर तुम्हारी तब आई है सवारी। संदेश आज खुशियों के हमारे नाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में, मेरे घर राम आए हैं। दर्शन पाके है अवतारी, धन्य हुए है नैन पुजारी। जीवन नैया तुमने तारी, मंगल भवन मंगलहारी। मंगल भवन मंगलहारी। निर्धन का तुम धन हो राघव, तुम ही रामायण हो राघव। सब दुख हरना अवध बिहारी, मंगल भवन मंगलहारी। मंगल भवन मंगलहारी। मंगल भवन मंगलहारी। चरण की धूल ले लूं मैं, मेरे भगवान आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में, मेरे घर राम आए हैं। मेरी चौखट पे चल के आज चारों धाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में, मेरे घर राम आए हैं।
Maharaj, the smile upon your lips trembles. Behind your laughter, I see a line of Vishal. That shadow does not suit the king of Ayodhya. Tell me, what is it that troubles you?
Mr. King never feels sorrow.
He may feel it, but he must not let it weaken him. Mahadev drank halahal once. A man must drink poison at every step. That is the tapasya of being human and of being kings.
The city speaks. A washerman has cast aside his wife, saying, I am no Ram to accept a woman who has lived in another man's wife. The doubt they cast upon you stains the throne.
So the fire was insufficient? Agni Dev bore witness. The Devas affirmed, yet Ayodhya still doubts? And what do you intend of it?
Nothing. I will not abandon you. Let history question me. Let the world condemn me. But I will not commit injustice upon the innocent. If necessary, I shall renounce the crown. I will walk beside you.
No. It is not enough that the throne be pure. It must appear pure. Not even the shadow of suspicion can touch it. The day you wore the Rajmukut, you surrendered the right to be merely a man. A king has no personal happiness, no private sorrow. He becomes a renunciate in self. Your only relationship is with your praja.
And as a husband, as a human being, have I no thumb towards you?
You do. And that is why I shall not let you fail it. When we were wed, you said, Sita, be my friend, my Sathi. And as your friend, if my presence clouds your reign, then I shall remove myself. Not in surrender to falsehood, but in protection of Dharma.
This is injustice. Truth does not bow to rumor.
Dharma is not always about truth alone. It is about responsibility. Did not Raja Harishchandra sell wife and son to uphold his vow? Did not King Shibi offer his own flesh to protect one life? Are we greater than they? Is our happiness more valuable than the honor of Raghuvansh?
I swore before the spirit of my father that no act of mine would cast shame upon this lineage. If such a cause arose, I must destroy the cause, even if the cause were myself.
Then fulfill that vow. Do not destroy yourself. Allow me.
But Sita, you carry my child.
I carry the future of Raghuvansh. And I vow I shall raise this child so worthy that no whisper will ever follow his name. He will walk taller than doubt. O ancestors of Raghuvansh, I, daughter of Janak, swear that after today, not even my shadow will touch Ayodhya's throne. Grant me permission. Without your Adesh, even sacrifice becomes meaningless.
This is the cruelest strength I've ever witnessed. If you go not abandoned, but as the guardian of the kingdom's honor.
Then do not remember me with sorrow. Remember me as the one who stood beside you and when needed, stepped aside. राम की दुविधा सुलझाई, वन में फिर सीता लौटाई। लव कुश को उसने जन्म दिया, माँ बाप बनी सब जतन किया। उसके आंखों के ये तारे जीवन के हैं ये सारे। They stood on the ground, they held a line and stopped the horse of fate and time. They faced the army bold and true, with courage shining through and through. Against Lord Ram they did not flee, they fought with strength and dignity. Not because she was weak, but because she was strong enough to bear what others could not. in the hermitage of a rishi. She gave birth to twin sons. She raised them not with bitterness, but with courage. She taught them Shastra and Shastra alike. She taught them truth without cruelty, courage without hatred. She told them of Ram, not as a flawed man, but as a king bound by destiny.
Mate, how do you know this? You speak as though every breath of her passed through you.
Because that woman was I, and you are her sons.
What is?
I am Sita, daughter of Bhumi.
Love, Kush, my sons, I knew not that destiny would return you thus. Your questions honor your mother, your valor honors your lineage. I did not know that I was looking upon my own reflection.
Forgive us, Maharaj.
Why do you ask for forgiveness when you speak the truth? Sita, come back to Ayodhya. Enough of exile, enough of proof. Let the world see what I have always known. Your purity needs no witness.
Maharaj, when a woman is asked to walk through fire once, it is called Agni Pariksha. But when she is asked to stand again before Tao, it isn't trial, it's erasure. I have no bitterness, no accusation.
Then what remains, Sita? Must destiny still divide us?
Not divide, complete. My duty as a mother is fulfilled. My duty as a wife is fulfilled. Now I return to the only refuge which never questioned me.
But see,
O Mother Bhumi, from whose womb I rose, if I have upheld them without hatred, if I have never strayed from Ram, even in Ravan's shadow, then receive your daughter.
Mother.
My children, strength is not in holding, it is in understanding. You are sons of Ram. Carry dharma forward, but temper it with compassion. Prabhu, may you rule without regret.
Days of lines rehearsed tight, costumes stitched, each cue set right. We walked with her forests deep, felt her silence, love and grief. We were more than just a tale, we lived a tale, both fierce and gleam. In every surge, every fall, her soft strength sustained us all. To voice her fire, to unveil her truth, has been our joy, our sacred proof. Grateful to every heart and hand that echoed
cast, chorus, choir, and crew, you made Sitayan glow. We hope Sitayan moved all of you as much it moved us.